What we got with us today?
We got Little Rock, Arkansas.
Tell us about yourself, Miss.
My upbringing,
Yes.
it was nice. Both parents, my daddy was a truck driver, my mother was a maid, like the help on the movie, the help. Okay, we didn't want for nothing. Came up with a silver spoon. Grandpa, all us was around. Hey, we didn't want for nothing. I had a good childhood coming up. I graduated from high school, went from there to Votech College. Got out of that. I got into, started doing hair, cosmetology, took that up. Went to hair shows in Los Angeles. Then I met this dude and messed up a life and followed him to St. Louis.
What schools did you go to growing up?
All of them in Little Rock, Arkansas.
And where did life take you after
After that, that's what I told you to me. I went to Votech.
after Votech?
After Votech, I got into the hair. Cosmetology school, went to school for it.
How long did you do hair?
Man, I was doing hair a long time. I guess from when I got out of Votech to, I was in my 30s, about 36.
How long you been married?
About 10 years.
How many kids you got?
3 boys.
What's your relationship like with your boys?
Lovely, because they just like their mother.
What you teach them boys?
I taught them how to be a man. And I brought them up by myself. I let them go stay with their dads on weekends, but I was the man and the woman. So I brought them up hard.
How important was it giving them a stable
I
environment?
taught them how to wash dishes and cook for themselves so they can do for themselves. They ain't got to depend on no woman. And I always made them, always keep your job. Be independent.
How important was it giving them a stable background growing up for you?
It
to
was very
instill
important.
that
It was
into
very
them?
important because I knew they gonna be men someday. They got to know and then I spoiled them. I did like my mom did. Cause my mom said y'all gonna have to quit being so spoiled. I'm gonna start not giving y'all so much. So she said y'all gonna learn how to crawl then walk again. Cause get out there and get grown, you gotta know how to survive out there. You know what I'm saying? Hustle, know how to hustle, know how to make ends meet.
You got grandkids?
Yes, I got 2.
What's your relationship like with your grandbabies?
I don't know, because they ain't not my son, so I don't mess with them.
How's the married life treating you?
Oh, it's all right. Just getting dead right now.
Why you say that?
Oh, it's all right. But, like I said, too long. Time too long.
How the time in St. Louis been treating you?
It's been all right. I used to work out there at Paysdale in the warehouse out there. I love that shit. Then they cut my disability off because of that shit. Well, anyway, they said I owed them $17,000. That was a goddamn lie. And a month time, I'll say $1,700, but not no $17,000.
Where they come up with 17,000?
Don't you know about Social Security? The government. But it ain't the government. It's the officers that whatever state. It's all different. You know what I'm saying?
So
they ain't gonna tell you. They give you a pamphlet to read, but that pamphlet need to throw in the trash and give you the real pamphlet that let you know what's further going on.
What your husband do for a living?
He a forklift driver, and he's a he make insoles. Orthotic technician.
Orthopedic technician?
Yes, license. See,
Who
I had to get him because he's security. Look,
Who wear the pants in the family?
I do.
Why you say that?
Because I wear pants every day.
Why you don't let your husband wear the pants, Miss?
He do wear the pants.
So he
But
gets...
I've been a tomboy as I come up and I raised 3 boys. So, and I raised them like a man. So I just act like a man.
What about sisters
But
and
I don't
brothers?
like women. I know what I'm saying? But I don't know. My husband, he real intelligent. He been to college in Atlanta and all them different places with me. And see, he's the quiet type. I'm not. That's why I say I wear the pants. But I don't though, because when I make that motherfucker so mad, then he got the pants on. Because he get tired of this shit. Beat my ass.
What about brothers and sisters?
Oh, well, it's 6 of us. All of them gone except me and my sister.
What's your relationship like with your living siblings?
My sister, she all right. I was going to kill the bitch once. Because what she did with our mom when I was in the penitentiary. I didn't like that shit. So I set a trap for the bitch. I put gasoline up on her house and tried to set it on fire. God kept blowing the light out. It wouldn't light. And I had plenty balls full of fall balls with holes in them like this, spread out one day.
So he saved you and her.
God did.
Yes. So what happened after that? Did you try to make another attempt on her life, or you left it alone?
I just beat her ass at the funeral. That's all. Left it alone there. And my son said, Mama, you gotta stop. You got to, it's just y'all two left. You got to make it, y'all got to, y'all got to come together. Y'all the only ones left.
And what you
So
say?
when I go home, I don't stay with her. I stay with my niece or my son. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never forget that shit.
How is it when you go back to Arkansas? How do they treat you when you go back?
Shit, I don't want to spend no money. I come back with about $1,200. I come back. Because I be renting my mama's house out. Well, it's my house. They gave it to me. I'm the baby.
So you the baby, but you do all the bossing.
I don't do all the bossing. I boss my shit, my kids.
If you can go back in time and flip the pages on your book of life and talk to your younger self, knowing what you know today, what would you tell her?
What I tell myself? I would have went on and kept going to Costa school. I have me a little beauty shop right now. Yep.
So in closing, Ms. Arkansas, if there's anything you want to say that you haven't said, you can say it right now.
I can say this. God ain't took me away from here yet. I think He got a purpose for me, and I done had a pretty good life. And no, besides the bad shit I've been doing, God been forgiving me for all that.
What's the bad stuff you've been
I
doing?
can't tell y'all that. The end.
We appreciate you. Thank you, Ms. Arkansas.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.